What's up guys, this is Chronic Rush HD and welcome to episode 4 of my FIFA 13 player review series. I'm going to be trying to review every single team of the season player I possibly can. Obviously I'm not going to be able to do the really expensive ones because not everyone has that amount of coins, but I'm going to be trying to do at least all of the most consistent gold players and then move on to some of the players. But today we're going to be taking a look at Rever, the Brazilian player centre-back who plays for Atlético Mineiro in the Liga do Brazil. His cost on Xbox is around 36k, PS3 is 46k, and PC is 156k on the making of this video. He has an attacking work rate of medium and defensive work rate of high, which suits the position he plays in. His traits are leader and power header, again kind of suit the position he plays in, especially the power header trait. His weak foot is 3 stars, so he can use both feet to pass the ball out of defence, and skill moves of 2, which it isn't too bad on a centre-back, shall I say. You don't really get those skillful centre-backs. But overall, this guy is an absolute tank of a centre-back. Works really, really well as a centre-back and has some links with some fairly decent Brazilian players as well. And could be one of those players that didn't really get used as a normal card, but now could be an alternative to some of the players. And for you guys to try him out, because overall opinion, I think he's actually a fairly decent card. And his stats on his card is 68 pace, 62 dribbling, 65 shots, 68 passing, and 86 defending, and 84 heading. Some very, very decent stats. But have a look at his in-game stats, as you can see here. His ball control is 67, which isn't too bad. Curve 78, again, not too bad. Free kicks 80, which is actually very impressive for a centre-back. Heading 90, which is just fantastic for a centre-back. Very, very good stat indeed. He's got some fairly decent long shots of 72. Marking of 95. Again, a fantastic stat for a centre-back. 87 penalties, which means he's basically going to have fairly decent penalties as well. He's got some fairly decent shot power as well of 98. So his penalties are going to be insane. Sliding tackle of 80. Again, just a very, very good defending stat. Standing tackle of 93. Again, he's just got some absolutely phenomenal defending stats. If his pace was around 70, high 70s, he would be an absolutely OP fantastic card. But let's move on to his physical. 61 acceleration, 63 agility. That is why he's not used as much. He's just a bit too slow and sluggish. However, his strength of 90 kind of makes up for that downfall of his pace. Moving on to his final in-game stats, his mental, 90 aggression and 91 receptions. Just fantastic for a defender overall. But let's get into the overview, my pros and cons of Rever. My pro is he's just phenomenally strong. He never gets pulled off the ball. He's 6'3", he's got 90 strength, and he's just a fantastic strong player. He's got some phenomenal defending stats of 90 heading, 95 marking, and 80 slide tackling, 93 standing tackling, 90 strength, 91 interceptions. These are all just fantastic for centre-backs. Just a fantastic defending player overall. Decent free kicks and long shots. And like I said, 80 free kicks, which is not bad whatsoever for centre-back. 87 penalties again, meaning he's going to be the one who may score the winning penalty of the game. He's going to have some phenomenal free kick penalties on him as well with 98 shot power. That ball's going to be in the net before you even know it. And obviously long shots of 72, which is not bad whatsoever on a centre-back. Also, he links fairly well with Dede. Dede, if you don't know, is the Brazilian centre-back, which 81 pace. He just gets used so much. He's been in FIFA for quite a long time, and he's just been always that pacey. Just a fantastic player, and I would say overused, yes. He plays, well, there's two versions of Dede out, Vasco da Gama and Clusio, both in the Liga do Brazil. So he's going to get a fairly solid link, being both Brazilian, playing in the same league. And yeah, so he's going to get a fairly decent link, so he can link up fairly decently with Dede. And also, there's some other fairly decent Brazilian centre-backs. So this guy could work really, really well in a 3 at the back formation, playing him in the centre-back, should I say. And then 2 more pacey defenders on the outsides of him would just be a phenomenal setup, like Thiago Silva and then, I don't know, Dede. That would just be a solid defence. But moving on to the cons, the only main problem I find with him is he's just too slow. He's not too slow, but he just feels really sluggish. If he had maybe 68 acceleration and 68 agility, he would be like up there. Really, really good, strong player. But he just feels a bit sluggish, and that is mainly because of his 61 acceleration, I find, and 63 agility. And he's a fairly big dude, so overall it's going to be lowered. But he's got 75 sprint speed, which isn't the slowest. So I'll have a quick look at see what Dede's stats are like, because I'm not too sure on how Dede compares to him in terms of pace and that. But like I said, a better alternative would be Dede, and that would be a negative. Dede is just one of those players that gets used a bit too much, and that's mainly because of his 81 pace. I look at here, Dede's acceleration, 80 acceleration. So there you go. If his acceleration was high 70s or something, he would just be an absolute phenomenal player. But overall, I think I'd probably give him a rating of about 7 to 8 out of 10. He's just a really, really strong centre-back who links really, really well with other Brazilian defenders. His pace does let him down, but his strength makes up for that, and some phenomenal defending stats, and just works really, really well in a 3 at the back formation. Guys, this is the end of my review of Rever. I hope you enjoyed it. I've also got a review of Gonzalo Castro, the Bayer Leverkusen German midfielder, and I've also got the squad. I actually had Rever and Castro in, so go and check my channel out for that. I may put links at the end of the video. But guys, this is the end of the video. Remember, if you've got any feedback, put that in the comments. Remember to hit that like button and subscribe to stay tuned for more reviews of more players. This has been Crotchy. Till next time, adios!